order to enter your conference using the backup number, you will need the conference dial-in number and the access code. Please enter your conference dial-in number followed by the pound key. In order to enter your conference using the backup number, you will need the conference dial-in number and the access code. Please enter your conference dial-in number followed by the pound key. Welcome. This service is provided by freeconferencecall.com. Please enter your access code followed by the pound or hash sign. Please announce yourself.
This is James I Feel God Brown, the round mound of the heavenly bound.
I see you, Mr. Brown. How you doing today?
I am so blessed I don't know how to act. Can you hear me fine?
Yes, sir. I can hear you clearly.
Okay. I'm switching to broadcast at the same time, checking my broadcast.
Okay. And at 7, we can actually, I'll go in, lead in, and then just, you can actually instruct how we'll do that.
Okay. Well, the Facebook Live will automatically start at 7 p.m. sharp. And what I'm doing is I'm pointing my desktop mic at the phone. Let me see how it sounds through the test. 1 2 1 2 test. This is a test of the emergency broadcast network. If it had been more than a test, we'd have been telling you something to run. I mean, run. No. I just found out another thing.
What's that?
If I put the phone real close to my microphone, it enhances the feedback. I got the earbuds on too, so. So such is life. I'm taking the earbuds out, else I'll be confused. Did you take a look? Were you able to look at the PDF I sent you?
No, I just posted that what you just gave me, and I hadn't had a chance to break through that. I just wanted to make sure I did what I was needing to do on this conference call to make sure that I record all these buttons on the inside.
Okay, that works for me. You gonna get it transcribed?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna get it transcribed.
Why?
You know, they told me to get. Last time somebody tried to actually, welcome to Coach Spence on Bootstrap Entrepreneurs. I'm glad for all the attendees that are here tonight. So, welcome for those that have joined the call. And we're looking forward to an exciting night tonight. We have one of the greatest, what I think is one of the greatest that they come is James Brown. He's going to talk about internet, passive income on the internet. We had to change topics tonight. We were supposed to have a bootstrap entrepreneur, a business broker on tonight. But unfortunately, he had some other obligations that he had going on, so we're just going to keep it moving right along. But we're glad that we have enough people in the network that we can move and shift gears so quickly like that. But before we get into this, I want to actually highlight last month's Bootstrap Entrepreneur of North Tarrant County, which was Chicken Bliss. So if you didn't get a chance to see them online, you can actually go to CoachSpence.com, which is a fan page, and all the information there about Chicken Bliss. They are a wedding planning event company. So, hey, we do business with people that do business with us, and this company is a trusted, what I call a trusted advisor, and they do good business. So, we try to do business with those that do good business, and they are in business. Amen. So, go online to see their information to CoachSpence.com, the fan page. October's Bootstrap Entrepreneur is Bravo Homes. So, Bravo Homes, and you'll see that on the fan page, Coach Spence. And matter of fact, the fan page is Coach Spence 2025. Coach Spence 2025. That's the fan page on Facebook. So, a little bit about Bravo Homes. Bravo Homes is a construction company that we've had affiliations with over 10 years. And the owner is called Ozark Bravo. And really great guy. He's done a lot of work for me in doing plans, building homes, remodeling. I mean, just the full gamut. And what I love about this guy, you know, I've had a chance to go out to some of his sites, and I just like the way when he's doing construction, how his sites look. It's not chaotic, and he believes in operating in principles and in order. So, you know, I just like that kind of stuff. So, but that's Ozark Bravo. He's our Bootstrap Entrepreneur of the month for October. So we'll be getting ready to highlight him. All right, now we want to get straight on into it, man. I just love this guy, James Brown. I just love him. He's very insightful and just got a lot of wisdom, just a lot of wisdom. So tonight, y'all get ready. You're going to learn a lot of stuff from James Brown. James Brown, you there, sir?
I am most certainly here. How are you?
James Brown, tell us what we need to do, because James, he went online with some different things and tactics, and he's got instructors from this point on what to do, because he's technology savvy. Go ahead, Bishop Brown, you got the floor.
Well, bless God. I am just excited, Coach Spence. I've been an admirer of yours for a long time. I don't know how to say long the right way, but I've been an admirer for a long time. And I'm gonna mute my phone so you can hear me and I can't hear you. How about that? Okay, great. That'll help. Because I'm also, for those of you who have internet access, you can watch this on, should be able to see it on Coach Spence. You definitely can go to James Brown, which is my Facebook handle. You can go to Bishop I Feel God, James Brown. You can go there, or most importantly, you can go to Christian Stimulus. Christian Stimulus. Everybody got a stimulus, so I thought it would be important for Christians to have a stimulus as well. So we have that there, and we hope that you'll take advantage of it. I'm excited. I think that it's something that will bless you. And so we are doing a Facebook Live even as we talk this. Even as I talk this, this is going out, and you can watch my ugly face. Yeah, that's me if you can see it. And you can see the PowerPoint slides. Now, we have something for you. We have a special gift. If you can tolerate my boredom, the boredom of me, what I'm about to teach tonight, if you can tolerate that, if you can wait to the end, I have a gift for you. And so we want you to wait. I mean, if you got to feed the dog and catch the cat, you wait till the end, because we have something that I believe is going to be good for you. All right. And so right now you see both myself and the PowerPoint online. I'm about to switch it to the PowerPoint and hide my face. I've got a face for radio, I've been told. And so for that reason, I'm gonna get off the camera and just teach this thing. Are you with me? If you're with me, just click one or say something or click something, do something. But anyhow, let's get going with tonight's presentation. Okay, so this is creating passive income via the internet. And as I said, I'm James I Feel God Brown. Not James I Feel Good Brown. I'm James I Feel God Brown. The phone number that you can text a question to during this broadcast is 817-760-0434. Let me give you that again. 817-760-0434. And if you go to Christian Stimulus or Coach Spence, you'll be able to see that right on the screen. Okay, so that's where that's at. So I hope that you'll take advantage of that. And this is a step-by-step template for success. I like success. I don't know about anybody else. So step 1A of our template: who will you serve? The question of the day is, who will you serve? And when we say that, we're talking about who's going to be your target market online. And you need to have a picture in your mind, almost an emoji, of what your target customer, your target client is about. What's their learning style? Are they visual learners? Are they auditory learners? Are they tactile learners? Where can they be found? Where do they get their news? What types of material do they read and consume? Are they Real Housewives of Alabama kind of folks, or are they Shark Tank kind of folks? You need to know what they are, who they are, and where you can find them. And another question that many people fail to answer is, are they willing to spend money online? It makes no sense to have a target market and they're so cheap that they won't give you $1. Okay? It makes no sense. That is not a target market for success. Now, I spend a lot of time in the church market. Some of the cheapest folks on the face of the earth are in the church market. They love the hookup. And some of us, y'all know who I'm talking about when I say us, some of us love the hookup. How big is the market you wish to serve? If you're trying to serve left-handed horse jockeys that weigh over 300 pounds, that's not going to be a very big market. Okay, trust me on that. But if you're trying to sell to everybody who's on Facebook, that market is too big. So it's important to know how big the market is so you can properly scale what you're trying to do. All right? And the next step, that's step 1A. Step 1 is, what do they want? Martin Luther King in 1958 said one time that we will buy what we want and beg for what we need. So you need to isolate what their biggest problem in their mind is. What is their biggest problem? What is the biggest fear about the problem that they're associated with? What solution can you give for the problem. You know, if you don't have any solutions, all you have is more complaints. That is not a formula for passive income. Passive income happens as not only do you satisfy the need of your target, but then they tell other people that you're the way to satisfy that need. And so you get a steamroller going, and the money keeps coming in because you're continually filling the top of the funnel. Now, we're going to talk about funnels in a little bit. And finally, as you're analyzing what do they want, you need to ask, what is their ultimate goal? What is their ultimate goal? If they're just trying to pay the rent, that's one thing. If their ultimate goal is to get rid of that problem that we're talking about, then you need to also be able to address that as a long-term process. You don't want to make one-time customers. You don't want to make one-time clients. What you want is the type of client that comes back over and over again, and you don't have to resell them every time they come. Now, some people don't like the word sell. I personally, I don't have a problem with it. I buy a lot of stuff. By looking at me, you can tell I buy a lot of food. Okay, what I have here is not book learning. This is practical experience. And so you need to know what the ultimate goal is. If your market is strength training, then you need to know what the ultimate goal is. It's not the 5 pounds they'll lose this month. It's the 100 pounds they'll lose over the next year. And so you need to understand that as you're determining what you're going to do for this target market. What do they want? Ask yourself, write it down. What do they want? Now remember, if you've got questions for me, you can feel free to ask me those questions, and I'm putting my phone number right up on the screen, or my email. You can't ask the questions on the email, but you can ask bigger questions on that. My email is ifeelgod@gmail.com. That's ifeelgod, not I feel good. ifeelgod@gmail.com. Or send me a text. Don't call me right now. I'm on a broadcast. Send me a text at 817-760-0434. That's 817-760-0434. And if you're liking this so far, just go ahead and click like down there beneath or above me. You just click like and let us know that this is what you had in mind all along. Okay, that's what we want to see. And I hope that this is meaning something to you. All right, let's keep on going. All right, so that's step one. What's the biggest problem? What's the biggest fear? What solution can you give to the problem? And what is their ultimate goal? Step two. Say two. Two. How money is made online? Well, there are 7 ways that you really can make money online. First, you can sell your own product. That's something that you produce, something you create. That's a video. That's whatever you have that you yourself has done the work to produce and create. You can sell products you buy rights to sell, also known as PLR, private label rights products, or MRR. I forget what MRR stands for, but they're rights products. Basically, you're buying the rights to resell it, to rebrand it, to put your name on it as the author. Most PLR products are trash. Understand me. Some of them have been around since Henry Ford was creating the Model T, and that was before the internet. So you want to make sure that if you're buying a PLR product, that it has value. I said value, very important word, to the people that you're out for. Number 3. You can make money online by providing a service for someone. Number 4, you can sell someone else's product for a commission. That's also known as affiliate sales. Affiliate sales. Now, Amazon doesn't call them affiliates. Amazon calls it associate sales. But you can become an Amazon associate and get a percentage of every sale that somebody buys from Amazon that you recommend. Okay, that's another way to make money. Many times there are a lot of products that are sold that people allow you to joint venture, which is another way of affiliate sales, or become an affiliate for their product. You then recommend their product to your tribe. That can be done automatically. Remember, we're talking about passive income. You can set this to run a year in advance so that at a certain time, the people that follow you on social media or the people that are on your email list receive a letter, a note, or even a text from you recommending a product or saying, I just did this and it works. If you want to do it, go to this link. You know, that way you're getting the commission sales from that product. Number 5, say 5. 5, advertising for someone else's product. Many times you go to a website and you'll see ads on the left and the right. Well, if you have enough traffic coming to your website, people will pay you to put those banners on top, on the left, on the right, and on the bottom of your web page. I said pay you. I love the word pay me. Pay you to do that. That's advertising. The 6th and 7th way you don't hear people talk much about, but it is very much a way many people make money online. That's called arbitrage. Arbitrage. And arbitrage is you find someone's product. They're selling it for $2. You say, people will buy that for $5. So you make up the sales page and the delivery page and all that, where you're collecting $5 and then you're passing on and buying the same product for somebody for $2, and you keep the $3 in between. That's called an arbitrage. You can do that with services as well. Somebody who does websites, they charge $50, you charge $150. You collect in the gap. That's called arbitrage selling. Now, of all these that I've listed, there's only a certain number of them that will allow you to have passive income. Passive income is the kind of income you have when you don't have to do anything and the money just keeps rolling in. Your own product will allow you to work once and collect forever. Selling products that you own the rights to will allow you to set everything up once and go on your vacation, because everything else is handled. They pay through PayPal. You get a PayPal card, and as soon as they pay, your money is in your hand. You can go to the soda pop factory and get you a soda pop. You cannot have really a passive income business providing a service or an arbitrage of other people's products or services. Okay? You can have a passive income from advertising, where people are advertising on your site. Now, the caveat to that is that you also have to keep having traffic. You have to keep the funnel full with traffic coming to that site. Now, there are a number of ways. We're going to talk about the ways to do that in a minute, but we're talking about passive income. Touch your neighbor and say passive income. Passive income. Can you tell I'm a preacher? Anyhow, so and selling someone else's product can or cannot be passive. The thing about that is, if the product only lasts so long and they quit selling it, you may have information out there and sending people to a place that no longer exists, a product that no longer is any good. So you do have to monitor what you're recommending and what's being sold. All right? Remember, if you have any questions, text me 817-760-0434. 817-760-0434. Just send me a text, and I don't see any, so I'm going to keep going. All right, so that's how we make money online. So once we've got there, now we have to determine, step 2 is which profit model of those that I just listed are you going to use. So you have to pick one that gives passive income, because that's what we're talking about. One of your products, a product you own the rights to, an affiliate product, all of those will allow you to set up for passive income. Advertising will allow you to set up for passive income. The next question is the solution, remember that question I asked earlier, what's their biggest problem, what's their biggest fear? Well, this is like unto it. Is the solution that you can provide based on the products you have available, is that the solution desired by the customer base? Let me give you an example. If your solution teaches people how to date 20-year-olds, that may not be the solution for an 80-year-old woman who's looking for somebody to have companionship with. Those are two different markets. So you have to make sure that you understand, is the solution that you're ready to provide the desired solution of your customers, okay? Next, in deciding which profit model to use, you have to determine, do you have credibility in that market? Now, I know that's misspelled on the screen. Y'all just beat me later. But do you have credibility in the market? If you have credibility in the market, people buy typically from people that they know, that they like, and they trust, okay? Know, like, and trust is so very, very important. So your credibility is important as relates to what's going on, all right? So if you don't have credibility, then no matter how good your product is, no matter how well it satisfies the need of your customer base, if you're seen as Slick Willie, then you're still not going to be able to have a passive income product, because folks, you got to do a whole lot more hand holding to convince people to let go of their money to you, because you look like a shyster. You sound like a shyster. You've been a shyster all your life. Your grandmama think you a shyster. If that's you, then you don't have credibility in the market. So you may have to rebuild your brand to become credible. Okay? How will you develop a system to sell over and over and over again? That has to be a consideration. How can I do this once and get paid until I get tired? Oh, I like getting paid till I get tired. Okay. So step 3, you have to create your funnel. Step 3. Somebody say step 3. Step 3. Okay. A funnel is comprised of really 4 different places. If you're watching on the screen, there's a funnel that I have a picture of. And we talk about awareness, interest, desire, and action. Now, this is what I'm showing you and talking about today is a macro funnel. This takes in the big picture, not a micro funnel. This is the big picture. How to build awareness with your first products or people just coming to meet you. How to further cause interest in dealing with you more. How to use that product to develop a desire to go to the top. I remember the book, Meet You at the Top. By the time you get to the D phase of your funnel, you should be able to have developed desire in the minds of people that came in there, that they really want to stick with you, because everything you've done up to now has been type flight. And then last, your action. What is it that you really want to sell? See, all this up to now may bring in a few dollars, may bring in a lot of dollars, but you're not trying to sell long-term $7 products, okay? Although you can do it, the dollar stores are proof that you can do it. The reality of it is you don't want to be selling $7 products. You want to sell $7,000 products over and over and over and over again, all right? So, I'm going to take a break and look and see if I got any questions. Well, looking kind of thin right now. No questions. All right. Well, we're going to keep rolling. If you're putting in questions on the oh, by the way, you can see this presentation if you didn't know it. You can see this presentation. Go to Christian Stimulus on Facebook. Christian Stimulus on Facebook. Later on, I'll put it on the YouTube channel as well. But Christian Stimulus on the YouTube, on Facebook. Don't go to the Christian Stimulus website. I didn't have time to put it there. Go to the Christian Stimulus on Facebook, and you should see my beautiful face, well, such as it is. You should be able to see it right there, In fact, I'm not on. The slide is on. There I am. So I hope that look, see, I'm waving. Okay, so you ought to be able to see that. But that step 3 is creating your funnel. And now remember, ask questions. The only bad question is the question you don't ask. Okay? Okay, step 3, part 2. Let's look at a typical sales funnel. Now, I showed you that picture. But as a part of the sales funnel, you need to determine how will you monetize. See, monetize is one of those fancy words that people use. I remember when I was learning how to fly airplanes, somebody said, check the aileron. I didn't know what an aileron is. None of my people knew what ailerons were. So I looked down to make sure everything was zipped up. But listen, monetize is the same way. If you don't know, you don't know. When I ask you, how will you monetize? What I'm saying is, how you going to make money? How you going to collect from that credit card your money? Okay? There are one-time sales. There are repeated sales. You can build a clientele that keeps coming back and back and back. You can do consulting. Now, if you do consulting, generally that's not going to be passive income. You working like a Hebrew slave. So consulting, yes, is income, and it can be very lucrative income. But and let me say this. You may find that the rest of this gives you the income you want, and you just cherry pick when you want to consult with somebody. Then you charge $25,000 a day. There are people who are making that over and over again. Don't let anybody fool you. There are people right now, who are making that amount of money. So you need to be aware of that as we go forward, all right? So how will you monetize? Could be consulting. And I hope that if you need a consultant, you'll see Coach Spence, and he'll help you out, all right? So that's consulting. Continuity. Here's another one of those words that people use to confuse people. Not only just confuse them, to keep everything kind of spooky. Not spiritual, just spooky. So do you have a continuity program? Well, continuity program just means a membership or something where people pay you monthly over and over again, even if they don't use what you're selling, what you have to offer. That's a continuity program. You may come to the point where you have so much material that can be offered for an amount of money that you decide it's just better for you that you open it up, charge $10, $20, $50 a month, and people can come to that site and download whatever they need, okay, as much as they need. What you'll find is most people won't rip you off. Some will. Some will try to download everything in the first hour and a half. But most people will forget that they even bought the continuity site. And once they've forgotten that they've bought it, oh well, they'll just keep sending that 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, I thought I was taking an offering. Okay, they'll keep sending you that money month after month after month after month after month, okay? So that's a continuity program. You need to determine, of those that I've listed, how will you monetize? And at the same time, you want to plan your complete sales funnel, all right? Now, remember I said AIDS. AIDS. Write it down on your notepad. AIDS. Awareness. What are the formats for your awareness part of your sales funnel? Also known as your traffic part of your sales funnel. Okay? That's also known as the traffic portion. Traffic is when people come, whether you've paid for them or whether they're doing it from organic traffic, where they were on Facebook and they saw you there and you said something about making money, and so they visited your website and that's why they're there. Paid traffic is a little bit different. You go ahead, and you know how when you're on Facebook, if you've got a business page, they're always hyping you to boost a post. Well, if you don't understand that you got to have you need to have something that you're sending someone to start the process of your sales funnel, then what you'll do is you'll be spending $5 and you won't even get a name on your email list. All right, that's the reality. So you want to make sure that you've already mapped out that sales funnel. So when you start sending people to a landing page or to your Facebook post, that you're collecting the most valuable thing that you'll ever get online is somebody's contact information. It's more important than their credit card. It's more important because they'll cancel that. This more important than anything else you're going to get is their contact information. All right, and that's just how that works. So the awareness formats, back to that, organic or paid. You can give away videos, ebooks, webinars, email courses. What I'm doing right now could well be a awareness format. You're learning about Coach Spence's network. You're learning about having passive income. You're learning about business brokers. You're learning about all of these different things. You're learning how to be more effective as a wedding planner, how to get more clients into your funnel, how to add more items to your funnel so that you make money. Now, see, this doesn't just apply. The psychology of this, the methodology of this does not just apply to internet business. Some of your business may come from the internet and properly setting up your sales funnel ahead of time. You might be an MLM person. I don't do MLM, but you might be an MLM person, multi-level marketing. You might sell Amway, Old World, Queen's Way of Fashion. You might sell Stream Energy. You might sell 1,000 different things. But how will you continue to get people into your funnel if all your friends quit answering your phone calls? Come on now. If you've been in MLM, I tell people all the time, I don't do MLM because I only got 2 friends left and I want to keep them. Okay, but perhaps you're in MLM. I'm not knocking it. I'm just telling you that there needs to be a methodology where you keep getting new clients and new prospects into your funnel. And some of the ways to do that is give them something that they believe is valuable, not what you think is valuable. See, let me give you an example. Somebody said you can't sell a swift kick in the pants. I contradict that because I say yes you can. You tell them it's a self-help, it's a secret self-help study method, and what you do is you put the boot in a box and send it to them and let them kick themselves. That's where you've changed the matrix of what they're expecting. Okay, same way with MLM. You think you might not get them to want to be an MLM, but you might want to get them to like money. I like money. Some of my best friends like money, and I hope you like money too. Not love it. I didn't say love it, but I did say like it. Okay. Now, that's the A. Let's talk about the I for a minute. The I interest format consists of low cost, paid. Uh-oh, my internet reception just went out. I hope not. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, it shows that I'm locked up. Okay, well, we're going to keep on talking even if the internet is down. I'm looking at my modem. It seems like it should be up, but we'll keep on rolling. Okay, yeah, it's bouncing a little bit. Okay. Oh, well, let's keep going. Anyhow, because my time is quickly fading away. 7:33. Okay, so I'm a half hour into this. All right. So, your I interest format is really low cost paid items. See, you may give away an ebook free. You may give away a webinar free. You may give the first class of a course away free. Okay? But the next step is a low cost paid product, also called a tripwire. The tripwire, and here again, you're trying to get clients to further know, like, and trust you. You want them to go deeper in that know, like, and trust mindset. All right? So your Tripwire product may be from $1 to $17. It may be a free product that they have to pay for shipping on. Okay? That still shows what it's doing is it's showing that they have a willingness to put some coin on the table. All right? So Tripwire products become important. In your interest, this after you've got them in the top of the funnel, the next step down is Tripwire product or an introductory complete product. You know, you might have a complete product. How to, if you're, I heard Coach Spence talking about a home remodeling. You might make a video on how to change the sockets in your sink, the washers in your sink, and you make a video showing how to stop that leak. You know, I saw a commercial where the plumber was talking about one of the leading causes of wasting water is a running toilet. And it showed this cartoon of a toilet running. You may make a video to show people how to stop their toilet from running, okay? And that might be what you do in that video. So you want introductory complete products, okay? Well, bless God. I think the internet came back, Coach Spence. I hope so. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know where we're at out here. Sometimes the internet will go in and out. So, can I get the person that's with 706 phone? You're in. What's your name? The 817-706. Okay. Well, let's go to the 832-888.
This is Tina.
Tina, hey Tina, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you?
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you was on. So, just a minute, I'm gonna mute y'all again because we had some problems with the internet. So I'm gonna let Mr. Brown go back again. Okay?
All right.
Tina? Tina,
Yes.
can you hear me?
Okay.
Tina, listen, you have any questions? Are you enjoying this? Is this working for you?
Yes, sir. I enjoyed it. I'm listening. I'm getting some good tips on it.
All right. That's what I want to hear. Well, if you have any questions, be sure to drop them. If you want to ask now, you got any questions?
Yeah, I do, because I'm a baker. I do cake. And I've been putting a few things on the Facebook. So some things work, some things don't. So then you always have to rotate and just see what's going to be the eye catch for the client.
Yes, ma'am. Well, let me ask a question. When you do that on Facebook, are you doing free traffic, organic traffic, or are you trying to purchase ads?
Well, I'm doing a little bit of both, because on my business page, I can do like organic traffic. I have to pay a little bit to kind of boost it to get it kind of more out there to clients, which is fine. And then the regular Facebook is just putting things on. Which, what I did was I switched pictures and I put a cake that I've done a while back, and people just started calling. So that worked. But I just want to keep something that, I'm really getting back into it. So I'm just trying to keep it going and just to see how it's going to be just on Facebook. But I am planning to do samples, like going to different businesses and giving out samples and try to go from there.
Okay, that's excellent. Let me throw a couple of things at you. Have you thought? First of all, I would start asking, when you're paying to boost a post, what are you selecting targets that might be wanting to buy your product? In other words, when you boost, it's important that for a cake type business that you would specialize in doing cakes locally. Okay, me out here in Texas. If you're in area code, did I hear you say area code 706 Atlanta, or are you in 817?
No, I'm in Houston. So
Okay, same difference. Up here in Fort Worth, I'm not gonna give you a lot of business, no matter how much you pay for the ad. It may be the best looking cake since well, for whenever. But if I'm in Fort Worth and you're in Houston, we're not really gonna do much business. So the targeting of your ad becomes ever so much more important. Okay, and then if you're out there, there should be probably 3 vertical markets that you really knock the top off of. Number 1 is wedding cakes. That's obvious. Number 2 is retirement cakes. And number 3 is anniversary cakes. Now, all 3 of those would have a different age demographic. So you want to make sure that your target and your landing page made reference.
Right. My target is like from 0 to 99. So it's like from one owner. You know what I'm saying? So that's my target market. But my next thing I'm thinking about doing is go ahead and do certain things I know I can do mailing, like cookies and stuff like that. That's what I'm giving it to try next, and try to do mail orders off of that.
Oh, that would work.
Yeah, but my main thing on the boost page is also getting likes and also getting comments and also getting shares. Even though they enforce work, even though they in wherever, but my main goal is to get it out there. And focus, and like you said, the main thing is being here where I'm at too. But if I can get it shared, comments, stuff like that, I'm good with that also. So.
Well, you're absolutely right. Shares and comments are ever so important. However, and they drive down your cost per ad. That's absolutely true. They increase your reach. That's absolutely true. That said, your targeting is really. I'd like to have a chance. You see my phone number. If you're watching online, my phone number is 8.
I'm not online. I just called in.
Okay. Well, let me give you my phone number because we've got it up online. It's 817-760-0434. That number again. For all y'all, you can text me, but don't call me right now. Please don't call me right now. It's not going to work. But 817-760-0434. 817-760-0434. Be sure to just send me something. Hello?
Okay. Mr. Brown.
Yes, sir.
There's another call offline that's 706. 706. How you doing today? This evening? 706-989. 9089. Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure, give a chance. 706, you there? Okay. All right. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Brown. Go ahead. Finish up with your. This is some good information, good insight. I've heard it, but it's good to refresh it and hear it again. Go ahead, Mr. Brown.
All right. Well, we were on step 3, and we're gonna roll it kind of fast now. We got a half hour left, so I'm gonna put the pedal to the metal. All right. So your tripwire products, and I'm gonna turn this down so you don't hear, for those that are listening online, so you don't hear 50,000 things going on. Okay. So your remember we were talking about AIDS, and let me see if I can't go back over here. All right, this is, if you're watching online, the AIDS stands for awareness, interest, desire, and action. AIDA, not AIDS. Bad information. Okay, awareness, interest, desire, and action. So that's what we're trying to target. So we're still on the I. So we want people to further know us, like us, and trust us. That's who they buy from. So we want them to buy a Tripwire product. That says they come in, they've got something free, they've got something so low cost that they can't stand it. Now let's make sure that they're willing and able to spend a low barrier to entry, that they're willing to do that in order to be in the game. Okay? So that's part of that funnel. Now, again, as a part of the typical sales funnel, the D stands for desire formats. What are some of the formats we can use to build the desire for us in their profit mix? Now, we're making money already. We're making passive money already. But now we're trying to go deeper and wider, okay? We can do private coaching calls. That's not going to be passive income. We can do private social media group. That can be passive income. We can do a private product group where you get access to certain of our products and our information that everybody doesn't get information to. And these are our higher cost products, anywhere from $300 to $1,000. This is in the desire portion of the funnel. Now, this differs from the awareness and the interest format, in that now we're saying we want to give you much more value for what you're doing. We want you to get much more value. So, as a part of that, we may have a coaching call, a private one-time, once in a season coaching call that you can be a part of, okay? And when we do that, we may do that once a month for our premium clients. For the bakery, you might have a special taste testing for your premium clients locally. You may have a special treat bundle for your premium clients. See, we're trying, everybody wants to be in the top dog section, okay? Everybody wants to be there. They want to feel like they're so special to you that you cook a fresh cake if the first one didn't work, okay? Well, the same thing true here. If we're doing it online, we're doing something that's not perishable. Normally, we're doing something that can be sold over and over again, okay? The desire format takes us to that next level of commitment. And our final level of commitment, the action format, is something that's special as well. The action format says that these are our paid mastermind. Paid mastermind. Now, you're on a mastermind right now. But when we really kick it up, we're talking about you being able to leave this room and make $500 in the next month, then your mastermind cost might be $500. Might be $1,000. But you might, if I tell you, I guarantee you that if you're going to make $2,500 next month, if you do what we tell you, then it's easy to get your 500. It's like at a church one time. I heard one of my mentors say, the question is not, do you have enough money to give XYZ? The question is, do you have enough desire? And the example he used was, if I had $500,000 houses and I needed $100 tonight, and the first 5 people that came up with $100 tonight can get one of these $100,000 houses, you'd be surprised how many folks that think they broke would have $100. Well, the same thing true of a mastermind. You'd be surprised when you start talking about you're going to get more value than you could reasonably expect, then you're talking about people who are willing to purchase what you have. All right? Private in-person seminars might be another action level. All right? Now, filling the funnel, remember we talked about AIDS, couple of A's. Use a free webinar as a sample of your services. Then offer a coaching package at the end of it. That might be an A. moving to an I. You're going from an A, where people are getting to know, like, and trust you, and moving to an I, where you're giving them a coaching package at the end of it that they can sign up for right away. Another example of an I is present part 1 of a 6-part high-end course for free. Then sell the remaining sessions as a paid package. So now they're already at an I. And so as a part of the I, you let all your I people know, listen. Tomorrow night, now please don't tell everybody on your list this. Tomorrow night I'm having a special webinar. And I'm going to record part 1 of this $499 high-end course. I want you to be there to help me determine whether it's going to be all right or not. Well, when you do that, then you open up the door to be able to sell them that high-end package, because they're already invested. They've invested their time in it. They believe in it. And so now that's always going to be your best customer. Okay? Another A&I. Another A&I between attention and interest. Use a webinar, a video, an email to educate your audience about something they don't even know they need. When you do that, whether you have a special webinar, whether you do a short video, or whether you send them an email notice and say, this is just to my list, this is just to my group, this is just to my people, then what happens is you further endear them to you for the know, like, and trust factor. But more importantly, they feel that being around you helps them. And that's where you want. So between A and I, somewhere in between there, you can use that strategy as well. Okay? Now, let me bring up private Facebook groups. The only guaranteed way members will see all of your posts each time you post is with a private Facebook group. That's the only way that they're going to be guaranteed to see what you're doing. Okay? A good group can become self-maintaining. Remember, we're talking about passive income. But you do need to visit or have an administrative assistant visit once or twice a day to answer questions, to keep the interest up, those kinds, the postal, a meme, those kinds of things. Craft future webinars. Craft future ebooks. Craft future videos based on group member ideas or questions. See, they're giving you the platform for your next $1,000 product by their questions, by their ideas, and by their input. And then here you go. Ask group members to promote future webinars or products. Ask them. You'd be surprised. If they're already in your group, they have friends that are probably like them. Be sure that you use that. And I'm not talking about use in an abusive fashion, but use the ability to contact people to present your brand in a positive light. Okay? Let's go on. I talked about sending out an email. If you have a Facebook page like this one here, I don't have my arrow up so you can't see it, but where it says tab takes people to, and then when they click on that tab, it should take them to a sign up page for your email autoresponder. Listen, if you're trying to do business without an email autoresponder, then you're spinning your wheels. Every internet marketer knows the money is in the list. Your list should generate you at least $1 a month per subscriber if you're doing it right. $1 per month. So if you got a list of 5,000, what is that? Some of you Chinese arithmetic folks, y'all tell me how much that is a month. Okay, you already know, $5,000. Okay, so this is a way that using Facebook, you can build your email list and should build your email list. Now, we're still talking about filling the funnel. AID, one of the ways that you can build your funnel on all three of these levels, the awareness, the interest, and the desire level, is to use joint venture partners. Joint venture partners. A good way to get more subscribers and increase the perceived value of what you have to offer. Listen to me. If you find somebody who wants to JV with you and they have a mailing list of 500,000, then you can cut them 70% of your product profit right off the top. Why? Because 50,000 is, if you had to buy that kind of traffic, you couldn't do it. So, not only that, their name now is forever associated with your product. And as a result of that, they have increased your social value because of your association with them. Okay? It's a good way to get more subscribers on AI and D level. It's also, you can create a webinar, a special webinar, to allow your JV partner to promote you. Then the sales accrue to them through their JV or affiliate link. One of the easiest ways to do that is with a website called JVZoo. JVZoo. JVZoo.com. It allows you to have an affiliate program for your product. And guess what? When somebody pays you on JVZoo, you get the money right then on PayPal. Everything is handled through PayPal. The same thing that happens with eBay. They used to own PayPal. They just sold them. But the idea is that it's a secure way to get your money. Okay? Another AID idea for fulfilling the funnel is using paid advertising. Whether that's Google AdWords, whether that's Facebook, whether that's YouTube ads, or whether that's LinkedIn. One of the easiest things you can do right now is a Facebook video ad. And as I was saying to the lady with the cake decorating business, listen, showing that finished cake coming out of the oven for a birthday, for a wedding, for a retirement party, showing that in a video and an ad saying, win one of these free next month. You know, it might not be what they want, but you can give away a small cake maybe. I have a small cake I'm going to give away. I want you to just sign up and you get this free cake. Okay. All you have to do is make that video showing the layers, the rich, creamy frosting, the special decoration, the way that it looks just like a handbag that a lady would carry, just like a nurse's stethoscope around her neck. You know, whatever it is, a picture of granddad retiring, whatever that is, you can put a video ad on Facebook and start the whole process of going down through your funnel. Okay? The A, the I, and the D as a part of paid advertising. Okay? Remember, you can send me questions. 817-760-0434. Remember, you can send me an email at ifeelgod. That's not I feel good. That's ifeelgod@gmail.com. That's right there on the screen. You should be able to see it. Be sure to contact me. Also, like this video. If you're watching online, like this video so Coach Spence might decide to have me back. Okay? So that's where we're at. Have a follow-up plan. Things you need to know. You need to have a follow-up plan no matter what your funnel is, what section of your funnel that they're operating on. You need to have a follow-up plan to go to the next section of the funnel after they've gone through the first section. The first section might just capture their email address. The second section might cause them to buy a Tripwire product. The third section might be selling something more expensive. But nonetheless, you can have a follow-up plan for each section of the funnel. It may involve having a private Facebook group. It may be to send them free a 6 or 7 day mini course that has a link that says, hey, get this course. You could present them with a relevant offer from somebody else that you're an affiliate from. And then make sure one of the biggest mistakes people make is that they will build an email list and then not send any email to it because they don't want to bother anybody. Keep your list active, okay? I gotta hurry up. I'm running late. What's my time look like? I got, 1 minute. Okay, well, I gotta hurry up then. Every level of your micro funnel needs a landing page, a lead capture, and a thank you page. Don't forget, now once you've done this to have it be able to be a passive income, you need to be able to rinse and repeat all the work that you've done. Evergreen webinars are perfect for this. Create webinars for the general public, whether it's free or paid, all that. Rinse and repeat. Consider hiring a team. Use Upwork or Fiverr. Fiverr I use a lot. In fact, I sell my work on Fiverr. Use that. Weigh the return on investment before you spend any money on people. Create autoresponder messages. You need an autoresponder. You can hire a VA, but you need an autoresponder. At a minimum, these are the things you need. But I said that if you stayed to the end of this, that I had something for you, and all of these slides are yours to have. Every last one of them. Every last one of them are yours to have. Now, how we going to do that? Well, let me show you. Right there. Oh, no, not right there. Right there. Let's try that one, I think. That might not be it. Okay. You ever had one of those days? Well, I guess not. Listen, send me a text message and I'm going to send you every last one. Every last one. Did I say every last one? Every last one of these PowerPoint slides is going to come to you in a PDF. All the links to the resources that we talked about is going to come to you as a PDF. And I want you to have it. I want you to have it. I want you to have it. And I hope that you will have it. All right. So this is Bishop James. I Feel God Brown. The internet's favorite pastor. They've called me that. ifeelgod@gmail.com, or call me, text me, get out a smoke signal, get the smoke signals out. 817-760-0434. Coach Spence, back to you.
That was a seminar right there. That was a seminar. So let me ask you this, Brown. For those that are still here on here, can we hire your services? Can we actually obtain you as a coach?
Only if I like you. See, everybody else, they buy from folks they know, like, and trust. I work with people I like. Okay. By the way, on the line, you can see the link for the free gift. That's the PowerPoint slides. I got it up. I'm slow, but I'm steady. Okay. So back to your question though. Yes, you can. I'm a retired pastor, so I don't do a lot of what I used to do. Okay. But I do some. So I would love to work with some of you and help you, because my thing is, I know that my function, my call, if you will, my call in life is to help the household of God do better with the technology. I do this. This is what I do. My background is software engineering. I was one of the managers of software engineering at Tandy Corporation. My background, it has to do with that. I was a hired gun for IBM. When they needed something done and they didn't care how much they threw money at, I was one of the people they called. And then I started paying to preach. So, bottom line, yes, you can hire me. Call me, text me, do whatever you like. Send a smoke signal, and I'm here for you.
I thank you, Brown, for attending this call. For all the attendees, I want to thank you. If you have any more questions, please feel free to text him or use the link that he said, and I myself will also be actually sending my text to get that PowerPoint slide, so because I just couldn't keep up with everything that's going on. So it's good to have that information. 706. Can I hear from you? 706. That's 817-706. Are you there? Okay. Well, I just wanted to give that opportunity for that. Well, Brian, I want to thank you again for attending the call, Brown.
Yes, sir.
And God bless you, and we will talk.
I look forward to it. I love you.
Anybody else that's on the call, actually, you can attend Christian Stimulus is the fan page. You can also find me on the fan page at Coach Spence 2025. That's Coach Spence 2025. All right? So we're going to continue this, finish up this call tonight. I thank all your attendees. I look forward to seeing you next month on the second Monday of the month for our next conference call. Thank you for attending. Goodbye.
This session is no longer being recorded.
You there, Spence?
Yes, sir. I'm still here. I'm going to close out now. It's just me and you on the line.
Okay. Hey, I don't know if I got no voice left. If I show up there to get my hair cut tomorrow, I won't have no voice.
You come on up there. Yes, sir. You come on up there. Oh, yeah, buddy. I got you covered tomorrow. I'll be there 10 o'clock.
All right, sir. I love you.
I love you too, Bishop Brown.
All right. Bye-bye. I guess I need to cut it off, huh? What did I do? Well, I guess I better cut it off.